trust me, if you're watching out there and you're not particularly tech savvy like me, you will find value in this program no matter what. I promise you that.
So tell me a little bit about, tell everybody a little bit about you, where you started, and kind of why you decided to join the Fast Track program.
Yeah, absolutely. So long and the short is I'm a Fast Track executive, and I had a side hustle going that I wanted to start a blog for, doing personal training and private kickboxing lessons and things like that. And it turns out I learned very, very quickly that getting a blog off the ground is very, very hard to do. And me not hardly knowing anything about that type of work, I turned to the pros, and I literally jumped in headfirst with the master class. Inside that 5 days, in a free class, by the way, which thank you for offering, I saw a major uptick in activity, started getting some followers. I had people viewing my blog from as far away as Vietnam, India, all over the world. And again, that was within the first 5 days. So I thought, if we can do that in 5 days, what can we do over 3 months? And well, fast forward, we're here today.
You started out, obviously, and this was your side gig that you were doing. And how did the 3-month Fast Track, how did that improve your personal brand? What kind of changes have you seen over the last 3 months? Have you been able to implement a lot of the stuff that we talked about?
Yes, absolutely. I was able to implement stuff. With the exception of some of the things that are more high tech and maybe less exciting to me, I was able to implement, following the class that same day, I was able to go home and be able to start cranking out new content and adding on new pieces to the blog, figuring out how to measure my SEO, all that type of thing. And I mean, it was what I thought it was going to be way over my head. Yeah, not bad. I mean, I must say, I would highly recommend it. Anybody that's either self-employed or a corporate executive for that matter, you will see benefit in everything we cover in that 3 months.
It makes me so happy to hear that, by the way. I know you told me that before in our private sessions, but yeah, it makes me so happy that you've been able to really see movement. Because that's what I want. That's what we do, and that's what I want to see. So that's amazing. So is there anything else you want to add or tell anyone about the program? Or
yeah, let's just say you gave me a taste of something that I really, really like, and we're here today talking about where we go from here, and rolling out a whole new website and doing some other additional higher level branding things. And it doesn't stop here. And I can tell you right now that even if you think you know a little bit about branding, it seems like it doesn't actually ever end. It's just you learn more and more and more about it, and that's kind of why I want to keep our relationship going and keep adding on and making it bigger and better. And again, inside of 3 months, it's you can Google my name, Google my side hustle, and you'll find stuff you didn't used to be able to.
Awesome. No, that's awesome. Yeah, that's one of the things I think that makes kind of what I do versus some other people. For me, a brand isn't a static thing where you do it once and it's done. It can't be, because again, like right now you can Google yourself, but what happens in 3 years when you haven't done any work? It again does that scale down, and you're not going to show up for fitness anymore and that kind of thing. It is constant work, but you do see the benefits, and I'm so glad that you do see the benefits and that it has worked out that way, because that's exactly how it works. You have to put in the work, but you do it right.
Yeah, you beat me to it, because I was going to say, even though the 3-month program isn't free, it's not a huge amount of money or anything. I was a little hesitant at first, like, do I want to invest in this? But it's probably saved me, and probably will continue to save me far more than I paid for it by probably a long shot. You could look at buying ad space and doing different things online, and buying Instagram followers and things like that. But that stuff is just going to set you backwards, and it's going to end up costing you more time and more money to get out of it. So, yeah, again, this is, trust me, if you're watching out there and you're not particularly tech savvy like me, you will find value in this program no matter what. I promise you that.